Welcome to today's video about one of the best scalping strategies, especially for small accounts. How you can grow that up, I'm going to tell you later on within this video. The name of the strategy is based on the indicator, but I have seen other names chosen for it, but it's so-called Madrid Moving Averages ribbon. Because it's based on moving averages. If you're new to trading and you don't know what moving averages are and what is the concept, I have made a complete dedicated session and video about it, which I'm gonna leave the link down in the description. Check it out and you're gonna find everything about moving averages. Or if you're already into trading, so you know what I'm talking about. This trading strategy and this indicator is telling us about the market trend movement. So we're gonna use this indicator, the Madrid, for trend indication. So as you know, if the price is above a certain moving average or a couple of them, it doesn't matter. If it's above it, means we are in an uptrend and we must only go for long trades, and if the price is below it or them, we're gonna only get the short trades. And the next indicator which we're gonna use for our entries is the super trend indicator. Now let's bring them on the chart and see what is it all about. So how can we find them? It's really easy. You just go to the indicators and you simply type in a Madrid moving average ribbon. This one by Madrid. There are like tons of them out there, but this is the one that we want, and you can make it favorite. Bring it on a chart. Don't leave it as the default. But the only thing I did is I went to the setting and I went down here and I disabled these two ticks about the prices to make the price chart here leave it as clean as it is, because we really don't need them. I'll leave everything just as it is, as default. I'm on the chart of gold to USD 5 minutes. You can use any other chart because mostly I'm making my examples on crypto chart. This session I decided to make an example on gold chart. Next we want super trend, so we're gonna search for super trend, and we want this one by this developer. Keep in mind it's not super trend, it doesn't have a space, it's gonna make you confused. So super trend, we want this one. Make it favorite, bring it on the chart, and leave it as the default it is. Now it's time to talk about our entry and exit rules for both long trades and short trades. I previously changed the color of the candles and put them on halo candles. It's up to you. I wanted to make it more visible to your eyes because the Madrid is already on green and red. I don't want to confuse you. So in this case, it's a good example. The first rule is that we have to wait for all Madrid ribbons to turn into green. So it was in this case here. If I zoom in, it was this one here, not this one, because still we have one in red. So this one here. Then we're going to take the trade, but not yet. We have to check other things. First, we must wait for the super trend to give us a buy signal. So previously it did, and it gave us the buy signal. So we had the buy signal from the beginning, and it was here on this candle, but we could have taken here or entered here. There is so much of difference, but either of them is true and we can work with them. But how to enter and how to set the stop loss, the rules are this. First, you must see all the ribbons turn into green. Second, the super trend must give us a buy signal, which did in this case here. Next, we're gonna enter a long trade in this candle or this one, doesn't matter. Let's put it on this one. Our stop loss must be at the point of the signal here. You can put it here. Some people say on the line, some people say on the entry signal, but I'd rather during the back testing, I'd rather to do it like this. Put it here. Then your target point must be 1.5 0.5 or let's say 1.5 times bigger than your stop loss. So it's going to be like that, 1 to 5. Yeah, so it was a successful trade, as you can see, and it was a beautiful trade with good amount of leverage and position sizing. If you don't know how to set a leverage or position size correctly, properly, guess what? I made videos for those too, which you can find the links down in the description too. So I don't want to waste your time now and tell you all about that. If you know what to do, so there you have it. If you don't know, just check my videos out. So here's a rule of thumb. I don't take any other trades. I wait for a pullback, which happened here, and now I'm looking for another entry, which was here. So in this case, this candle turned all the lines in green, but I do not have a confirmation entry signal from my super trend. And it happened right after that here at this certain point. Yeah, all the lines are in green. I have a buy signal, so I'm gonna enter a trade by the close of this candle, just this one here. And then I'm gonna set my stop loss just at the signal here. And my target point should be 1.5 times bigger than my stop loss. So let's do that. And yeah, it was a beautiful trade and it happened too. Now let's make some examples for short trade. I can remember I had an online course. I was teaching this guy, a friend of mine, and he was always telling me, okay, it was a trade, I could have taken it here. Yes, maybe sometimes you see in the market that market is doing something which is not totally what I've told you or with your common belief, but it is not always like that. With these kind of strategies, you have to, not this kind of strategies, any trading strategies. If you are going with no wave trading, if you are doing Ichimoku trading, price action, scalping strategies, it doesn't matter. You have to be consistent and you have to stick with the plan which you had from before. So stick to the plan, stick to your risk management, money management, whatever you have on your checklist, and act like almost like a robot. You cannot be like a robot, of course, but try to be like a robot and be patient. Your patience, you will be rewarded. So just right after that, we were waiting for confirmations for short entry. So we had one beautiful here. This candle, this black one, which in this case is a red candle, I change the colors, turned all the lines into red. I have a sell signal, so I'm gonna enter a short trade by the close of this candle here. Stop loss at the signal and target point 1.5. And you can see it's almost so precise because it's giving you the target points close to the reversals. In this previous case, it was here, and there was no such difference in between your target point and the point at which the market changed its direction. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like this, but it is precise. So it was a successful trade. Let's make another example. Another beautiful example happened here, which you can see this candle. Let me zoom in. This baby, this beautiful, turn all of them into red, but we do not have yet the sell signal from the super trend indicator. So next candle is our confirmation candle, which you can see the sell signal appeared here. We're going to enter a short trade right at this point, set our stop loss at this sell signal and go all the way for 1.5, and you can see it was a beautiful trade, just like that. So I have done my back testings on it and I came up with a winning ratio of 64%. You can do yours and see out of 100 trades how many of them are going to be successful, following up all the rules I told you. Let's see if we have a trading account size of $100 with a 64 winning ratio and a take profit of 1.5 to 1 for the stop loss. And the number of trades, let's say I tried it out and each day it gives you like 3 trades, so it's gonna be like 90 trades per month, let's say per trading day month, because in a month it's gonna be like 22 days. And so I'm gonna put it on 90. And the leverage, you know, my average leverage for a scalping strategy is something in between 5 to 10, so I'm gonna just use 10. you can do your own. You know, this is just a simulation of your profits from crypto trading, and the name of the website is winrate.io, which I have talked about that previously in the previous session, so I'm going to leave the link above here. And the next thing, which is really important, is your trading exchange, which I highly recommend to trade on Bybit because of the reasons I told you in my previous video. I highly recommend to watch that video too. It's another trading strategy relying on the exchange and the leverage, high leverages, but the reason, again here, long story short, the exchange is important because there are some criteria you have to follow and you have to be within. First is about the trading volume available in the order book of a trading exchange. Second, if you want to execute a trade, is it user friendly, both the mobile application and the desktop version? And the next thing, which is on top of all of those, because the first two options is more or less the same for top 3 trading exchanges, top 5 even, but the next thing which varies in between the trading exchanges is the fees. So I highly recommend, especially for scalping strategies which are happening with high frequency in lower time frames, like 5 minutes up to all the way to 30 minutes, especially about 5-minute strategies, always take your entries with market order and leave your target point with limit order. Do not close your orders with market orders if you see, especially when you see you're in profit, because if the market goes like crazy with a spike, you're gonna lose a lot of money, or maybe, you know, the calculations are going to be a lot more compromised. Let's run the strategy the way it is. So you can see you can turn $100 in 90 trades to almost 5k, and this is an average. The market is not always going like this. This is an average to give you an overlook of the strategy. So did you like this video? If you really like it, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right away, because I have a complete trading strategy course, how to become a trader, everything you're gonna need to become a successful trader and become a pro within this market is within my channel, so you don't need to search for anything else out there, and everything is just oriented. So subscribe right away, share my videos with your friends if you really like them, and if you really don't like them, just do me a favor and tell me why down in the comments. And if you do, again, just leave your ideas, share them with me down in the comments. I really would be appreciating all the ideas from you. So I am an open book, just shoot. By turning on the notification bell, you're going to be the first to be informed when I'm uploading a new video, which I'm doing on daily basis. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.